Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here in the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what messages come through with the cards. So the first card that we have is the Tower card. With the Tower card, we do have some Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or some Scorpio placements in your chart or someone else's chart. Could be important right now. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Strength card. So the Strength card, we do have some Leo energy. Could also be dealing with a Leo. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords showing up here at the bottom of the deck, I am getting a breakdown in communication. I do feel like with the Five of Swords showing up over here, that this does seem to be a difference that is showing up and kind of posing as like a threat between people. I do feel like there is also a difficulty in understanding or feeling a bit misunderstood. And I feel like when it comes to the communication, it really needs to be rechecked with someone. I do feel like there is a need to be able to really clarify a lot, because I feel as though there's a lot of confusion here. But with the Tower card showing up over here, I do feel like there are a lot of changes that are happening in this connection. Even at the Five of Swords and the number 5, I do feel like there are a lot of changes on the horizon or that are occurring right now. But with the Tower card, I do feel like when it comes to the way in which a person feels, they do feel taken off guard. I do feel like there is a sense of having a change where a person really didn't see it coming or didn't expect it in this connection. And I do feel like there is going to need to be the conversation. I do feel like there is also going to need to be perhaps even a reassessing of the way things are going in this connection in order to be able to have something that's going to be sustainable in the long run. As far as this person's feelings, I feel like they feel like you're unpredictable, or this connection is in a place where they're out of control. They don't have much control within what's happening right now in the situation. So they do feel a little bit unstable or a little bit unsettled right now. And with the Six of Pentacles showing up over here, I do feel like there's a desire to be able to have a mutual give and take within this relationship. I do feel like there's a desire to have some fairness and some balance in this connection with someone. And with that, I do feel like there is also a lot of action being taken towards being able to get back to a place where it's mutually beneficial instead of one-sided, or even instead of a lose-lose situation. So I do feel like with that, there's a need to bring back some balance in this connection, as far as giving to this connection, and even as far as being able to experience fulfillment out of what you're getting out of this connection with this person. With the Strength card showing up over here, I do feel like there is a strong connection in this connection, and I do feel like it's still something that is it's not over yet. I do feel like even during difficult times or even misunderstandings, it is a strong connection that is difficult to break. I feel like it still is going strong based on the underlying connection, which is here. So I do feel like with the Strength card that this is also a pretty resilient energy. So I do feel like it's about being able to go through the tough times and still maintaining the idea that you're not coming apart. It's not the end. So I'm gonna clarify these parts. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Lovers card. You could be dealing Gemini with this. And we have the Magician, which is more Gemini energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, and it's showing up in the reverse. So you could also be dealing with a Virgo, is what I'm getting with this Magician card as well. But with the Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, I do feel like there is a decision to be able to bring back some clarity into this connection. With that Five of Swords, I feel like there's a little bit of some confusion. And with that Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, this is about coming back from that space of confusion. So I do feel like there is some clarity being brought into the situation. And I feel like it is something that is kind of being... it's about being decisive, and I do feel like when it comes to a decision on this connection and where things are going, that somebody is getting clear on how they feel, and even as far as how they're going to act within making decisions, kind of be able to show up in a way that's not going to confuse you, or it's going to be more clear. And I also feel like with this Two of Swords and this Five of Swords showing up over here, that communication is also occurring, which is leading to a clarity of things and really being able to get to a place where there's a mutual understanding within this connection. Because with that Five of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like there may have been some misunderstanding or a hard time really figuring things out. And with the Three of Pentacles showing up under the Tower card, this is really about being able to work together, and also being able to work together within a connection as far as supporting one another. And I do feel like with the Tower card, this does show a little bit of a weak point in the connection. And I do feel like with this Pentacles, Three of Pentacles showing up over here, there is a desire to be able to actually work through it. And I also feel like there's a lot of potential in being able to succeed working together within a connection, in order to be able to really save it from going off track, is what I'm getting. And I do feel like with that this person is in a mindset of wanting to be able to work on things with you. But we do have the Lovers card, and with the Lovers card showing up underneath the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a very strong connection. I also feel like there's a lot of love here. And with the Lovers card, I also feel like there is a sense of being in a connection with somebody who is a divine counterpart. So I do feel like it is a strong union within this connection. I also feel like you're more so in that space of being able to experience those positive feelings within this connection, more so than this person who is kind of in a space of feeling a little bit stressed out. I do feel like there is also a little bit of some confusion on their part. But that's why I feel like this person kind of would want to be able to work things through, because there's lack of understanding on their part. But I do feel like there is also this very supportive elements in this connection that's possible with the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers card. And being able to have that is something that you want, a connection where there is equal give and take and equal and reciprocal efforts being put into the connection. And I do feel like there is a strong element of a lot of fond feelings and love here that you feel for this person. And I do feel like being able to work through any kind of obstacles that do come up, because I do feel like there are some changes that are occurring right now, this moment in time, is something that's going to be required. And I do feel like there's going to be communication, so I see. We have the Magician showing up under the Strength card, and with the Magician card showing up over here, this is a very proactive energy. So I do feel like somebody is going to make a move. Somebody is ready to do that. Somebody's intending on doing that, and I do feel like they're going to show up strongly in a way which is going to support your connection, and also be able to kind of reinforce this communication between the two of you, which is more so supportive, as opposed to kind of one-sided, or even making someone feel like they're left in the dark. So I do feel like there is a little bit of misunderstanding with that Five of Swords, but I feel like it is something that is worked through with that Two of Swords. I'm going to clarify these cards. We have Honeymoon. We have Very Soon. And we have Retreat. And at the bottom of the deck we have Engagement. So with this Engagement card, I am getting that this is a connection that you hope, and I feel like even this person is really pushing for to really be one that does go the distance, does make it into being able to have a long-term commitment. I also feel like ascending to a new level of commitment is a desired outcome, and also feel like is a goal of this connection. I feel like with the Honeymoon card coming out here, this is really about a honeymoon stage, and I feel like with this coming out on top of this, the Tower card, that there could be some changes. I also feel like there is some adaptations that needs to take place within a connection following the honeymoon stage. But I do feel like being able to really work in this connection and be able to work together is also possible with that Three of Pentacles, because I do get I get the impression that you're a good team. I also feel like you're compatible with the Lovers card showing up over here. So this Very Soon card showing up over here, I do feel like this is about being able to get back on track in your connection in no time. I also feel like there is a lot of feeling in this connection, as far as even having a soft spot for you, and this person kind of also really wanting to be able to have and make way for a soft spot for you with the Lovers card showing up over here. So I do feel like when it comes to being able to get through this, it is something that is going to be happening. I do also feel like any kind of changes and any kind of difficulty in adjustments is going to be of a short period. And with the Retreat card over here, this is showing up over the Magician card, I do feel like there is a desire to be able to, there's optimism, especially for the future. And I do feel like it's really rooted in having a strong connection, and also feeling very strongly towards you and not wanting to break the connection. I feel like it's something that is going to keep you together even during tough times or even misunderstandings. The Two of Swords showing up in the reverse over here is I'm getting a dropping of defenses and being able to work things through, work things out together within a connection. So those are the messages I'm getting for you with these cards, Sagittarius, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.